Okay, Yellowstone live-ish, day 2. We are headed up to the Mammoth Hot Springs area, and we're gonna go for a swim in the boiling river. It's part of the Gardner River that is, there's some hot springs that dump out into it and warm it up. Apparently it's like bath water. So got my swim trunks on, got towels and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna roll up there. It takes about probably a little under 2 hours to get there from here. So we're just gonna go up there, check out that area, and then come back. Two quick stops. Actually, I guess we have 3 because we're stopping at a visitor center on the way in. But I had to hit Napa to get DEF because the new truck requires DEF, which is new to me, but the little thing popped up saying it was getting low. So we got some DEF to carry around until the thing tells me to fill it up. And got some gas because I don't think we've seen diesel in the park, but there's plenty of it out here, and they're not like price gouging like they did at the Grand Canyon. So we're gonna pop up here to the West Yellowstone Visitor Center and get Junior Ranger, and then we're gonna head up into the park, go towards Mammoth Hot Springs and the Boiling River. Yeah. All right, we're at stop number 3 before we enter the park. We're at the Visitor Center just outside in West Yellowstone, and the girls ran in with Aaron to get Junior Ranger books and get the passport book stamped, and also to get our the oval sticker. And Ben and I are just gonna hang out in the truck. We're gonna have some snacks, and snacks are key when you're driving around with kids. We have basically a box full of fruit, and we have a cooler with drinks to keep stuff cold. We also have some like lunch meat and cheese and yogurt and stuff in there that the kids like. And we also have a bunch of crackers. Ben loves oyster crackers. We've got raisins, like the little tiny boxes of raisins, and all sorts of stuff. So we gotta make sure we keep all that stuff stocked, especially when we're on longer drives, and even more especially when we're in a place where you can't just like stop at a Walmart, because there's none of that out here, and there's certainly not one in the park. So any of the little stores and stuff that are in the park are going to be probably pretty expensive. So we try to plan ahead, which is good. All right, we decided to stop real quick because it's quite a long drive. So we came up next to the artist's paint pots. So we're gonna walk out here and see what those look like. Alrighty, this is more of a hike than we were expecting. We thought this was just like a roadside pull-off. It was about 0.6 miles out here to all of this, and then this path goes up and around the backside so you can get above the pools and look down in them. It's actually pretty neat. It's good to get the wiggles out because we haven't done much today, but you know, riding the truck. So I'm gonna keep on going around and find these paint pots.
This one looks like ice, but it's not. Walked up to the artist mud pots, and it was really neat. There's mud up in there, and it gets hot underneath it and just kind of explodes it up. It's really kind of neat. We also saw some of the underwater springs and some of the colors of the water. There was like a milky blue. And then we found one of the mud pots that was like cream coming up. It was really kind of cool. The water here is just so clear, even with all the like minerals that are in it, because it's so hot. It just kind of clarifies the water. And the colors that come from it are just incredible.
Little bit of a construction delay. The other side is coming across now, and hopefully we get to go right away, because of course as soon as we stop and turn off the engine, Brooke said she has to go to the bathroom, so yeah, that's how it works.
Just found a parking spot at the Boiling River, part of the Gardner River, and we're gonna do the walk. It's about 0.7 miles. We're gonna take the wagon with us just in case little people are tired on the way back, and we're gonna go down and get into this water. Sometimes, I guess depending on where you are in proximity to the hot springs that are coming up, it can be really, really warm, or it can be like bath water, or it can get cooler just the further you get away from the hot spring. So we're gonna go and check it out. It's not supposed to be too deep, so the littles should be able to, but we did wear shoes we can wear in the water because we heard that it's kind of rocky.
Brookie, is it warm?
It is warm.
Does it feel good? You see how hot the water is up there? See it steaming? It's warm in there.
It is like warm, not hot.
Yeah. Well, she's standing in it.
Don't get too close to those rocks over there.
What was that?
I said don't get too close to those rocks over
Yeah.
there, darling. It gets real hot over there, okay? It's not so bad right here, but over there.
We are all done at the water. We went down to the Gardner River, to the Boiling River area of the Gardner River. That's really, really neat because we've been seeing all this geothermal stuff, like all the geysers and these bubbling pots of mud and all of that. And it's neat to be able to actually kind of get close to that, because the Boiling River is a geothermal fed spring that comes out and meets up with the Gardner River, and you can get in the Gardner River near that area, and so you can kind of get close to it, and it gets really hot really quick, or you can kind of stay out and the water is like freezing cold. So we are currently rolling back through Mammoth Springs, this beautiful little town. This is actually some of the first buildings in the park here, and we're gonna head down. We might stop at the upper terrace here and check out some of the actual Mammoth hot springs. But we do want to get back home at a decent time tonight, because it was a really late night last night. So we're gonna, and then we have to go through that construction again. So yeah, all depends on how we hit that.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, I think we're about all done for today. The sun's going down, so we're gonna get a nice, beautiful drive out of here. We had a bunch of fun playing in the water and had a lot of time in the car, but we saw some really neat stuff. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us along. We got 2 more days of Yellowstone Live-ish.